And the Blazers couldn't have looked any sharper as they came through the tunnel. Every home game's a reason to get dressed up for these guys. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And checking out some numbers for Jalen Green.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Alperen Sengun out there with Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Simons from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Now Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Sengun with a screen on Sharpe. And Sengun throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Sengun. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Ayton at the elbow. Inside. Here's Simons. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Brooks. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots. But on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense. And it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
And here are the Rockets now. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now Sharpe after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's Sharpe missing. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Take a break.
Portland shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that one misses. In his first 3 seasons in the NBA, Stan, Anthony Simons only started 5 games. But now he is out there a lot and getting starts.
Well, look, Kevin, he played under Damian Lillard. Not a bad role model for Anthony Simons. Another 6'3" guard with explosive scoring capability. Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
Now, here's Thompson. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Simons against Van Vliet. Left side Simons. Here's Kamare. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Outside, Simons.
About the explosiveness of Simons. Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Rockets trail. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet against Simons. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping past there for the finish.
Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Abdias checked in for the Trailblazers. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Simons from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing. Him right now having a really strong quarter.
Brooks the pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Shoots over Simons. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And I like Van Vliet's shot selection. Terrific at looking to score when he sees the opportunity.
Back to Simons. For the three. Şengün with the rebound. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. To the inside. Tate kicks to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. 5 on the clock. The 10-footer. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Sharp the pass to Simons. Ayton a screen on Van Vliet. 3-pointers, Simons. Again, Simons missing. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
That's a 2 from Simons. And he connects with the jumper. He's got 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Houston in the lead. Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch. for all of those years.
We've got Murray. Avdia out there with Williams. Then it's Henderson. And it's Kamare in it. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
Outside, Green. Green with a screen for Green. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Shepherd, that's good. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Williams has a screen for Henderson. Offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Relentless effort from Williams, the board and the bucket.
Green with a screen for Green. Lets it go with a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Murray outside. Henderson with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Green finds Tate. To the wing on the left. Outside, Green. Here's Shepherd. And the shot is long. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Kings. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Free throw drops for Jeff Green. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. Dylan Brooks comes in for Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Shepherd. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Trailing by 2. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Pass to Avdia. And the 3 off target. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Brooks. Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
So for the Trailblazers, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Williams. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Scoot Henderson. The Rockets also changing it up. Tari Eason's checked in for Green. Amen Thompson comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Back to Brooks. Van Vliet outside. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
The first one falls. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Alperen Şengün.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Pass to Kamare. Green against Sharp. To the paint. Here's Simons. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's 12 points for Anthony Simons.
Man, once Simons found his rhythm, he's been non-stop.
Down low. The Trailblazers pull it in. Fires the three. That one's in there. Pocket lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from Sharp.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Simons against Van Vliet. Shoots over Simons. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 12. Trailblazers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Three-pointers, Simons. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from there.
Brooks outside. Pass to Thompson. Here's Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Simons kicks to Grant. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sharp's got 5 points in the quarter. Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Lindsay road trip ahead, but that's a challenge they can rise to. Chance to prove their grit.
Yeah, the road can bring opportunity. Doesn't have to be an obstacle.
And now talking about this game. What a first half from Fred VanVleet.
They keep feeding him and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable, tough to slow him down, Kenny.
Yeah, especially when you slow down the word comfortable. You actually see better defense at times, but he finds another way to get it done.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's VanVleet. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the guard positions, VanVleet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Thompson sets the pick for Green. 6 to shoot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. It's a one-point game. Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
And so here's Portland. Grant for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooks kicks to Thompson. And it's VanVleet, top of the key. Şengün with a screen on Simon. VanVleet can't get it to go. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Simons. And Sharp has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Brooks. Şengün with the ball. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Back to Şengün. And stolen by Ayton. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kamare. Brooks covering. A kick out to Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. That one is off. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. The shot's good from Simons.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Over Sharp. And there's Green on the assist by Şengün. Green's got his second bucket of the night. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Diaz checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Anthony Simons. Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Henderson. He's got 5. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Henderson dishes to Grant. Back to Henderson. The 3-ball. Krills the 3-pointer. Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Green with a screen on Henderson. And it's Houston with another.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Grant. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Portland.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Brooks against Avdia. Brooks right side. Avdia with a defensive effort.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
They set the pick. He takes it in. 5 to shoot. It's Henderson on the wing. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Green. Green kicks to Thompson. Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Henderson. Green deciding where to go with it. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here's Kamara. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Avdia. Ayton a screen on Brooks. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Tate finds Brooks. Here's Thompson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Thompson's got 6 points. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Rockets ahead, up 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 1. Avdia is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Murray. Then it's Henderson. And it's Banton in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Murray sets a screen for Avdia. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
He's off on the first. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. McGowan's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Spins. Inside. Landale. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Murray, the pass to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Whitmore's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Murray is screen on Green. Green against Avdia. There's a screen by Murray. Avdia can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Williams in for Jeff Green. Outside Williams. Pass to Şengün. Makes it off the glass.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So for the Trailblazers, Andre Ayton's checked in for Robert Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Murray. And it's Sharp in for Henderson. The Rockets also changing it up. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. Thompson comes in for Williams. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Van Vliet. And, yes, it's good. Van Vliet's got 20.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Ayton up top. Outside, Simon hits it from three-point range. 23 points in the game.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
And Portland making a change here. Kumar is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Green's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Simons with a screen on Green. Sharp on the wing. Guarded by Green. Clock at 6. And it's Sharp missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 1. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Screen by Şengün. And the rejection by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
The shot's good from Simon. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. And it goes down 2 points. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
And it's blocked by Şengün. Brooks right side. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So it's Portland now. A 2-point game. Here's Simon. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, those are some big points from Simons, delivering when they needed it.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Van Vliet outside. Screen by Şengün. It's in!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Simons. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
A massive make by Simons, proving he can deliver in a crucial moment.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Van Vliet. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
With the step back. Here's Simon. Yes!
And that's That's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Green against Sharp. 6 on the shot clock.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. High arcing shot. Here's Simons. Oh, missed it. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. From Portland, we're back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. At the guard positions, Van Vliet in green. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. Şengün with the screen for Green. Off target from three-point range.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
They get it again. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got the lead up to 2 now for Portland.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw, no good.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Portland moving the ball around. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Van Vliet lays it up off the glass. Van Vliet's got 28.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Count it. Simons has got the lead back up to 5 now for Portland.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Van Vliet against Grant. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Ayton trying to break free. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Simons against Van Vliet. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Portland leading by 7. Simons up top, covered by Van Vliet. Pass to Sharp. And here is Grant. To the inside. Clock is at 3. Here's Simons. And he makes good on the way. Simons has got 38 points.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Brooks, the pass to Green. The Rockets again can't hit. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Thompson in the corner. From beyond the arc, the Rockets again can't hit. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Simons missing.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so it's Portland winning this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Simons.